What is up, everybody? Welcome to the Calyx. I'm Becca Scott, and tonight we are playing Call of Cthulhu with three incredible guests. I'm going to introduce them in just a moment, but first I'd like to shout out our wonderful sponsor, Chaosium. Chaosium is the publisher of Call of Cthulhu. Why they allow us to do whatever weird stuff we do here, I don't know, but they encourage it perpetually. So many thanks to Chaosium. Also, they send me so much stuff. I don't know. This is so many things. So I guess we're going to have to do a lot more episodes of the Calyx, obviously. And you can check out their extensive library of incredible work by going to chaosium.com. And I highly encourage that you do, and that you also use our discount code when you check out to get 10% off. The code is the Calyx, and our very fancy, amazing, incredible TD JB Jara can maybe make that pop up, I think, or maybe it's up. There it is, right above my head, like magic, or maybe it was always there. I don't know, because JB is the TD. So many thanks to JB. Please shout him out in the chat. And without further ado, let me bring in my incredible guests. This evening, we have a woman who needs no introduction. She is a cast member on the Dungeon Run. You probably know her better as Lily Dumblestruck. She's been on a bunch of TV. Wow. Her IMDb is quite impressive. An incredible actor, an incredible human, and looks excellent in a short black bob wig. It's Katie Michaels.
Oh my goodness. That introduction.
I could tell you Jane the Virgin, Portlandia, Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
Oh my gosh.
But I didn't go to all that trouble.
Would you like to be my manager? If my manager's listening, I'm sorry, but you've been replaced.
Okay. Do I get 10%, 15%?
Yeah, let's work out the contract deals right here, right now.
Right now.
That's what I love about you, Becca. You're ready to make the deal immediately.
Yeah, that's why I would make a great manager for you. So move over, other person.
Exactly.
Do they watch your your live roleplay Twitch streams?
If the other person is watching right now, I might not have a manager at the end of the stream.
Oh God! Please keep Katie. She's great. She's gonna make you lots of money. Whether it's 10 or 15%, don't worry about it. If it's 20, I'm coming for you. We'll work it out later. And this evening, your character is Hattie Farwell.
Hattie Farwell.
Yeah.
Private Eye. Yeah.
A private eye, but she's had it kind of rough. You were taken in by a cult after a bout of amnesia, or perhaps the cult gave you amnesia.
She was undercover. She got brainwashed and, went too deep into a cult trying to, be undercover, and then luckily hit her head and some of it came back. So, she knows who she is, but memories kind of flood in occasionally.
Tale as old as time.
It's a pretty classic private eye situation, I guess.
Absolutely. Let's get some of our other players in here. Now I have to, in each introduction, make it very clear. Each of these players look excellent in a short black bob wig. And whether or not she chose to dye her hair this evening because she didn't have access to the black wig is, it's a point of contention, but we accept it because this next guest is an incredible role player, an incredible dungeon master, a published dungeon master, writer of Candlekeep Deconstruction in the hardcover D&D book Candlekeep Mysteries, coming out March 16th. And she was the host of The 8th Dimension on Caffeine Network, which exists no longer, but was such a cool show, done it entirely in VR, improv, and has been on Dimension 20 with College Humor. It's Amy Fortpaul.
Hi. I didn't wear a black wig. Oh! You have my real hair. I had to relocate, and one of the my wig didn't make it. I just forgot about my wig. So
it was my fault for not texting you
in my heart a part of the BBSM, the Black Bob Society of Mans, but we're just gonna have to do some imagination tonight for the audience.
I mean, we're happy to use our imagination. And also, as Katie originally pointed out, as we all have noticed, you're having a really, really good hair day.
I'm
Can you
having
talk
a
about it?
really good hair day. So why on this day of all days would I shove it into a black, scratchy fakeness? No.
Okay, okay,
real.
hold on.
This is real. This is authentic.
I mean, to be fair, that is exactly what is on my head right now.
Okay, well, the sooner we get our third guest in here, the sooner we can take these itchy wigs off and see what's underneath. So let's bring in the incredible goddess that I go to, my guru for anything tech or gaming related. She is the most prolific streamer, streaming, every day of the week while being a mom. I don't know how she does it all, and is playing the incredible JC Belletti, fortune teller to the supernatural. It's Trisha Hirschberger.
Oh, hi, everyone. Becca, thank you so much for having me back. This is going to be so much fun. And yes, Amy, your hair looks amazing today.
Thank you. Your hairs do too. You guys' hairs looks good. I wish I could join the party.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I forgot to say in your introduction, looks incredible in a short black bob wig.
Oh.
Yeah. Yep,
Serving serious wig face. It's Trisha
so much
Hirschberger.
Yeah, this is my Betty Boop cosplay wig that I dug out of the cosplay box specifically for the Calyx last time. And yes, monochrome filter, because we're in the 1920s and I felt like that would set the mood a little bit better than unicorn vomit RGB.
And yet a unicorn vomited onto my head and I didn't do anything about it.
But you're the keeper.
That's true. I am an omniscient God being, and therefore I can do whatever I would like. And let's see. I want to know a little bit more about Amy and Trisha's character. We talked a bit about Katie so far. Amy, can you please tell us a little bit more about Miss Helix Burberry?
Yes, Helix Burberry is a secret female entrepreneur. She sells secret fancy, which is bathtub gin, and sometimes she takes a picture of herself in a bathtub, and that's how she markets herself. And on top of that, she works, entrepreneur by night, but by day she works in the actual hotel where we are. She's a maid, and Becca's been kind enough to allow me to have a master key to really everything, which is amazing. But totally something a maid would have. So that's
absolutely
her.
Through the normal course of your work.
And she does in real life have short black hair.
Obviously, everyone did in this day. And what about JC Belletti, the ghost whisperer?
JC likes to be called the eye into the beyond, and that's really how most people know her. She is a very esteemed and prolific afterlife coach, so prefers to help people in the world that lies beyond, since that's really the more important of the lives we will all live. I can speak with the dead. In fact, I do quite often, and not just the dead, but anything that the ordinary eye might not see. And I came to this hotel in order to see the beautiful exhibit, find some mummified bodies, and speak to some spirits, mayhap, which I did, and may have bitten off more than I could chew.
Absolutely. All right. So let me catch people up that are joining for the first time or need a refresher since our last session. So the year is 1928. These three friends are at the Milton Hotel in Providence, Rhode Island. Of course, we have Helix, who is an employee of the hotel, had been meeting for lunch, and they all decided to attend an exhibition of Egyptian artifacts in the ballroom of the hotel on the 17th floor. While they were there, they got more than they bargained for. A skirmish erupted, the lights blacked out, gunshots were fired, still unexplained gunshots, and the prized artifact of the Egyptologist that had put on this exhibit, traveling all the way from the British Museum, the prized artifact was opened, a canopic jar of extreme significance to the Egyptologist who brought it here, Dr. Caitlin Bronson. The container was containing the salts of the body of Ibn Hotep, which you later learned from the doctor's notes, which Helix found in the doctor's pockets, was an evil person that had been put to death by the Egyptians that were protecting the young king Tutankhamun, as Ibn Hotep had attempted to murder him, which is what gave the doctor such great fascination with this particular item in her exhibit. Now, as the lights were out, this skirmish was happening. The three of you held fast within the exhibit and you waited it out. You saw the flash of a photographer's camera as the room was momentarily filled with light. You noticed there was a cloud, a figure, a being, almost fleshy in nature, but just a black floating cloud of dust and smoke that was sucking the life out of the doctor. This spoke to our dear J.C. Belletti, who opened up her mind to the being as this was happening and understood that the life was being sucked out, as it too sucked out a bit of her sanity. The lights came back on, and before the cops could arrive to question people, the three of you took off, but without taking a few things, with you. For example, of course, let's see, Hattie found a red jasper figurine with hieroglyphics that gave you a feeling of calm, of cooling, and your friend JC informed you that red jasper is a stone of protection. Helix, of course, you found spoons.
Yeah, I've got tiny. I have tiny spoons, little tiny spoons.
Yeah, you already had a collection of spoons. After the lights went out, dead bodies were found, the lights came back up, you nabbed those spoons. And the doctor's tiny bell. You took that too. And J.C. Belletti, of course, took the necklace that had belonged to Ibn Hotep, and when she put her ear up to it and listened, it seemed to be asking her to wear it in a rather menacing voice. And she took this necklace that was a scarab amulet. Seems to be infused with great power. Am I correct in remembering, JC, that you did not touch it?
Yes. So we, I believe we put it in a purse so that no one would actually have to touch it.
Yeah, I think you specified that you scooped it up in such a way that your hands never touched it. But you did feel great power emanating from it. And then we're almost to the end, caught up to where we were. But first, as you search the pockets of the dead doctor and her desiccated corpse that had all of the any moisture, any life, any youth sucked out of it by the cloud that you saw, and you just found the corpse and no perpetrator as the lights came up. Then is the time when you found room key 808 in the pocket. You found the camera of the photojournalist. You took the camera to the 1 hour photo developer named Florence Bishop that Helix had met before. She works in the hotel often, and JC was able to charm into developing these photos for you that the journalist took to get another image of what killed the doctor. So
I hope we didn't kill her.
Didn't we also ask her not to look at the photos?
Yes.
You did. She was very charmed. She may or may not have listened. We'll find out perhaps if you go back to see her. But you did go to room 808, and there each of you found more things. You found the doctor's research notes. JC found those, and they gave you more information. You also found a small Tayat necklace, which is the sign of the goddess Isis. A sign of cleverness and protection. And in the notes, you found that the canopic jar that had held Ibn Hotep had been sealed with honey. And that honey, in a prayer to Isis, could contain fetid beasts as the translations from Egyptian proclaimed. Of course, there was a few more things that you found. Hattie, you in the bathroom, you found a shot glass, which you gave to Helix. You found some alcohol. And Helix, you found suitcases, at which time a roiling mass of ooze with eyeballs and limbs that could emerge and disappear oozed through the vents into the hotel room. You fought it. And Helix, you were able to trap this thing in one of your new leather suitcases. A big sacrifice on your part. Sealed it with honey and a prayer to Isis. And now we are in the midst of fighting two more. One has been sealed.
I also have a hat pin. I also found the hat pin from
yes.
Dr. Lady.
You did.
Dr. Lady.
Dr. Caitlin Bronson, you found her hat pin, which can be used as a weapon, and I believe a straight razor is in the possession of Hattie. Mm-hmm. That was found. Man, I guess she was shaving with that thing.
I could shave it anytime. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So, without further ado, we are mid-combat. You are in the hotel room, and there is one more of these fetid beasts, as it were, a roiling mass of ooze and just kind of a bulk that has a putrid smell. Its color is kind of like a grayish green, and it is reaching... I believe it was last coming at JC. But you know what? I think that... right then, you hear a man's voice in the hallway.
Yes!
Yes, a man. That classic savior to get 3 short-haired broads out of any situation.
Oh, no, it's a bad guy. Dang it.
Sounds like you hear feet coming down the hallway, and as the door is open, you hear an Italian man's voice cry out, "What is this?" It is French, because it is the only accent I can do. And you recognize...
Wait, you know a guy with this accent, don't we?
You do.
Is this the guy that was trying to get us all to come to poker in his room?
Oh, that was an American fellow.
That guy was American.
But this you recognize as as Vittorio Deodato, who had proclaimed himself as an Italian museum curator who had come to try and bring the exhibit to Italy. Ladies, please, I have come to find the research, and what is this?
It's not a good time for research. I guess it's the best time for research.
This is a monster. It's attacking us.
Trap it and pray.
Is there one of the suitcases has the monster in it, and then there's another suitcase that we're attempting to use, yeah? Because there's 2 suitcases.
That's right. Mm-hmm.
But there's 2 more blobs. Okay, well, if you want to make yourself
2 blobs, and there was 1 blob remaining.
Right. So we have 2 suitcases being used by blobs.
Yes.
So we need to make another makeshift.
Oh, no. We still have 1 more suitcase, because didn't y'all trap it under a drawer?
That was me.
Yes. I think Trisha trapped it underneath a drawer and sealed it to the floor.
Right.
I attempted to. I don't know if that was ever successful.
Oh.
It was not, but you do have the drawer in your hands still, JC.
Okay, cool.
And we'll move into rounds of combat, but Deodato, this museum curator, he stands with his pressed slacks and his thin mustache and his silk cravat, and he looks utterly terrified as he first...
Incapable.
Yes, absolutely incapable. You see his knees start to quiver as he just is locked in place. And
what a dummy.
If you're going to help us, we need you to help us, okay? You stand there and you shake.
Also, just to be clear, you didn't say anything that we didn't already know.
I was coming to find the research. I did not know, but I must be going now. Good day to you. And as he turns to try and run, the the blob reaches out. First you see a bone emerge, and then you see another bone attached to it, and then flesh sort of like swims around this protruding bone to create a makeshift leg made of thick, roiling muscle, and it just kicks him, and he flattens up against the opposite wall of the hotel hallway, and he's going to take some amount of damage.
Oh, goodness. Khaki wrinkle damage.
Christmas.
And I believe that Helix, you will be the first to act.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna just try to stab it with my I'm gonna try to stab it with my guy. I'm gonna hairpin.
Excellent. Give me a roll for brawling. But you're going to get a bonus die because this thing is facing away from you. So hit that bonus button just below.
Bonus.
All right, you've rolled a 62 because we replace when you roll a D100 and you roll a bonus die, you get a chance to re-roll your tens digit. So you have a 62. And describe to me the way in which you do not stab this thing.
Okay, well, I take it out of my pocket and we're trying to, we already knew that, seal it with honey and a prayer, but in the meantime, it has targeted me and I'm trying to get it away from me as easily as I can. So I use it almost like a shiv and go like real fast. But it can sink in, right? Its skin just kind of makes a little gap right where I'm trying to shiv it.
Yeah, exactly. It looks like you've just taken an ice pick and shoved it all over. It looks like kind of, braille. And it doesn't seem to be affected or feeling pain, or there's nothing oozing out of it. I mean, it is just a being made of this gelatinous material. It doesn't seem to be hurt at all by what you've done. JC.
I'm going to try to communicate with the blob at this point.
Excellent. All right. It's already acted. And as you're trying to harness your mental energy, let's just see if, Hattie, are you going to do anything that is a fighting role, or would you like to do more of a maneuver as well?
I think I was inspired by the drawer move. So Hattie's going to run and grab another drawer off of the bureau, I guess, because those would be big enough. I think the nightstand drawers would probably be too small based on the size we're looking at. So a dresser drawer.
The blob is about 3 gallons, or like I'm trying to think of metric measurements, and I don't even know, like a foot.
Some liters.
Yeah, a bunch of liters. So many liters involved. Okay, great. You are able to, you're grabbing the drawer, and you're going to maneuver as well. So we'll let JC go first. JC.
Yeah. And I think I'm watching JC do this and trying to ready the drawer.
Absolutely. All right, JC, I'm going to have you describe to me what you are asking it or what you're trying to convey to it, and then have you roll for power.
Okay. Ooh. I am thinking, these beings before you are not a threat, fetid beast. Be gone and be about your ways elsewhere.
Okay, roll for power for me.
Roll for power.
Roll for power. Oh, how'd you do?
A success?
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Yay.
Okay. All right, and then we're gonna have the beast roll as well. See if we can get a better level of success. No. All right. It communicates with you.
It does.
And you can tell it needs you to sort of convey a feeling. It doesn't understand the language that you're sending, but you're trying to sort of give it this message. It's interpreting that you want it to leave, and it sends you a message back. Just a series of images. You see that it's dreaming of sucking dry all of the liquids from Deodato. You can see this image of it doing just that. And you can see an image of a larger being of just mass with gruesome teeth and a smile that grows wider and wider as more teeth open up in this being's mass and all just start laughing. You see this horrible image and then it goes away.
Is it doing anything different? Do I notice any changes in its behavior?
No, you don't.
Um,
Okay, Hattie.
Okay, so having seen like this mind reading stuff, Hattie's gonna have major flashbacks to cult life, and she's gonna get really protective and scream, "Get out of her head!" and just take the drawer and try to smush it over the top of the blob.
Ooh, okay, I love it. I think
Like a
because you're-
running leap.
Yeah. Okay, so this is going to be your strength. You are shoving a drawer down on top of a rather large blob. You have to go a little bit into the hallway to do it, but I think it's just a strength and not a brawl because you're just bringing down that drawer.
Right. You know, strength's not my strength, but we're gonna.
Oh no!
This thing, it's sort of just like when you put the drawer down, it just oozes around, and it's grasping onto Deodato's ankles, and he's going to need to make a roll to try and dodge away from its grasp. He doesn't make it. So now the thing is lurching into the hallway. It's sort of just flattened out completely like a pancake for a moment as the drawer came down, and then just sort of like bucked up like a bucking horse, and the drawer flew up a foot and bounced away as the thing just goes up Deodato's body as he says, "Ladies, I am so sorry. Please, if you would help me, I came for research." As it's
Oh my God!
over his face, just oozes into his nose and into his mouth and into his ears, and now it's going to get an attempt to roll.
Becca, do you know what a teratoma is?
No.
It's a real thing. It's Latin for monster tumor, and it's basically an underdeveloped like fetus, and it contains flesh for sure, sometimes muscle, sometimes hair, teeth, sometimes reminiscence of eyes. And you can do yourself a favor of Googling those images on your own.
Sorry, tell me the word one more time.
Teratoma.
Teratoma.
I'm gonna hard pass on that. But
Oh no.
It's a really solid choice.
What a fun fact, Amy.
Amy! This reminds me of. That's what I thought you were describing.
It's like Amy at a holiday party.
Oh,
hey, you guys know this?
Hey, look at my phone. I just Googled some weird shit. Okay. You can see Deodato's skin. It was this beautiful tan olive color, and he seems to be blanching just a little bit and getting whiter as you watch on. And now, Calyx, what would you like to do?
Okay, well, that didn't quite work, and it doesn't look like it doesn't look like it's like satisfied or satiated, or does it still look good to go?
It is sucking the life out of Deodato before your very eyes.
Okay. Then I'm going to see if I have just a better way. Well, hold on. So is there any way in this game can I assist JC? Can we maybe since they've got drawers, maybe I could be the honey lady. Like can we all work together to get this thing trapped? I'd even be down with trapping Deodato inside as well. It seems like he's down for the count.
Okay, I'll allow you to assist and give someone else a bonus die.
Yes. Okay. I'll. It looks like JC's on drawer duty, pretty powerfully. So I'm gonna assist JC on her turn.
So JC had just communicated telepathically and sort of seen the thing's intention, which seemed to be to.
Oh wait, no, sorry, not JC. No, I meant the drawer.
Hattie?
Sorry, Hattie. Sorry.
Yeah.
Y'all
Okay.
look the same.
How dare you?
BBSM for life. All right, JC, what would you like to do?
I guess at this point, who has the red jasper?
I do.
Am I close
believe I do,
enough to Hattie to try to get it?
Yeah, you're all kind of like struggling for space in this little doorway in the hotel doorway.
I mean, I think
Hattie,
I leaped
give
right
me the
past
jasper.
You. Here.
Okay, I'm gonna take it and try to like run up to poor dude being suffocated with the life being drained out of him and like hold it against him and against me at the same time. Like not embrace him, but like take his arms and hands and put them around the jasper and like have me hold them in place around it. So we're both embracing the red jasper.
Okay. Excellent. You're running to him and you're embracing him with the jasper. And as soon as you do, the thing sort of like draws away from his face and gasps for air. And then it sort of just like hopples backwards off of him onto the ground. And it sort of seems like it's lifting up and it's dropping down. Its eyeballs are appearing, looking to where he is standing, and looks around, and then the eyeballs disappear back into the mass, and then it shifts and goes towards the hotel room door.
Use the drawer.
Calyx, you are standing there. The drawer is in the hallway now. The drawer's in the hallway, JC's in the hallway, and Deodato's in the hallway. Hattie, I thought that you had kind of stayed in the room doorway a little bit, and now the thing is moving towards Helix and Hattie.
Okay.
And it's Hattie's turn to act.
I mean, I think I made like a very reckless jump and drawer. Jump in drawer?
Do you want to reach for the drawer, or do you want to go back in the room for something else? It seems to have its eyes set on you and Helix at this point. The thing.
Well, I'm holding the drawer on the ground, right? Because I missed it.
He kind of bucked it off. But you're nearby. You can grab it again.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna attempt to draw it again.
Okay, I was genderizing this blob, this evil blob. It has no gender. And you see different genitalia come and go out of.
Really?
No, I'm just being weird. All right. So Hattie, you can roll again with strength, and you're going to get a bonus die this time. Hopefully, you won't need it.
Okay.
As you see, just.
Oh God!
Emerge. Oh no, you failed the first one. Fingers start to emerge and reach towards you, and then arms come out, but they don't look like normal arms and hands. They have 10 fingers on each hand that is reaching towards you.
Oh, do I roll strength again?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay. Nope. Good.
Oh, Hattie.
I'm not strong.
Dice
I'm
roller
so weak.
Doesn't like you today. Oh no. Okay. You grab the drawer, and as you're just slamming it down, these arms and appendages that are reaching out of this blob just keep coming closer. And let's see. They're going to the grab for you, Hattie, now that you're closest to it. And you need to roll for either a dodge, or you can brawl to attempt to sort of like push it or kick it back physically.
Ooh, let's see. Dodge or brawl? Classic question. I think I would attempt to dodge it.
Oh no! This automatic dice roller is being so rude tonight. All right, you're going
It's rolling really well.
You're going to take 3 damage as its long, extending fingers on the hands with 10 fingers reach around your ankles, and the other one reaches for your hip and starts to pull itself, and just sort of the blob follows behind it. It's climbing up your body now, and
so not hit points, to be clear, not sanity, right?
Hit points. Did I say sanity? Sorry.
No. You said damage. I'm new, so I'm making sure I'm doing it right.
Yeah, and you can feel it's just like, that feeling when you're in the desert and when you haven't drank water, you feel your throat to get parched and then your nose, and then you just feel like you just start coughing. You feel like you can actually see, if you look, and JC, you see sort of just droplets of water that seem to be evaporating from Hattie's body and going into this blob, and you see it seem to get a little bigger and a little stronger. And now this thing is attacking Hattie, and we're going to have another round of combat, and Calyx is first.
Okay, Calyx, what I'm going to do, I'm going to try to trap it with a net of honey and see if that even, like, seal it with nothing but honey. Just, like, spread honey on it
honey bottle
and try to contain at least part of it. So, like, draw a little bit of a zigzaggy net around it.
Okay. As you do, it doesn't seem to be having any effect on it whatsoever.
Can I be saying, Isis, we love you, Isis, as I do it?
No, but you can roll for an idea.
Oh my God. Okay, how do I roll?
So your intelligence.
Oh, intelligence. Oh, cool. Oh, I got a really high intelligence and a high credit rating if we ever want to use that. Oh my God. I failed.
I think that this dice roller.
I have a 75, but my intelligence is 70. So, okay. So I still think that spreading honey on it will work.
Let me say that you're keeping to try the honey. You're continuing to try to use this honey, and your honey reserves are depleting as you think vaguely back that perhaps there was some other item that your friends had taken earlier with the other stuff, but you can't remember.
Can't remember.
And JC.
Dang it.
Do we still have the canopic jar?
You did not pick up the canopic jar earlier, but you did pick up something else.
I'm trying to remember what we picked up. We picked up a camera.
An amulet?
Well, we have
an amulet.
The beetle, the scarab.
And we have the tie it.
Oh, the tiny bell.
Your amulet is not what you're holding right now, JC. What you're holding right now is a figurine made of red jasper.
The red jasper is what I have right now, but we also have the tie it necklace of Isis. I'm just trying to think of the different things that we have that could potentially trap this thing. So I saved what's his face, Italian guy.
He's holding on dearly to you, and he's weeping, and you smell some sort of unpleasant smell as you look down, and you see that his neatly pressed slacks now have like a pee running down the leg. Thank you, miss. You saved my life.
Do you have anything to contain it?
To contain this thing?
A briefcase. What were you going to put the research in?
Oh, yes. Certainly he would have a briefcase. And as you look around on the floor, you see that there is one that he dropped right when he, out of his hand as he approached.
Does it open it, or does it open, or does it have a lock?
It has a lock. It has a rotating metal lock that needs a number input.
Okay. Unlock this right now, or give me the number.
I am just so grateful to you, Signora.
I will send him right back on your face if you do not unlock this right now.
Let's see how he does on his sanity roll. Okay, he just barely made it. And he's going to lose. Great. The numbers of 3, 2, 3. Yes.
I'm unlocking the briefcase.
Okay. So we'll give you this moment on your turn to unlock the briefcase. Things are moving quickly, and you're moving the numbers on both sides. Hattie, what would you like to do?
Is there anything else in the hallway, like any kind of room service trays, or
there's a maid's cart a little ways down.
What is on it? Is it just like towels and tiny shampoos, or
towels, toilet paper, shampoos?
Is there like a waste bin kind of situation in it?
Definitely.
Okay. So the thing is on me at this point still?
Yes, and you feel it continuing to just drain you. You feel like you want to drop to your knees. It feels like it's weakening you
Ugh.
from the inside out.
Okay. And is it around like the upper part of my body, lower body?
Yes, it's coming up. It's starting to cover your whole face, and it's starting to smother your mouth. You can feel it reaching to
Okay.
cover up your mouth and nose.
Okay, I'm gonna Helix, get ready to honey me, and I'm just gonna run down the hallway and shove my head with the blob into the garbage can and like tie the bag around my head.
I love it. Okay.
Wait.
The prayer's not gonna affect me.
We can't seal your head in with it.
Well, I have to like I'm gonna try and like pull it off, but I'm like trying to like get it into the thing.
My God. Like use it as a seal.
It's on me. I don't know what to so like in there and like attempting to get it off of my head.
Okay, well
Okay.
I hear that, but I can't do anything until next turn, right? Becca?
You can run after her and sort of prepare. Everything's happening simultaneously. We
Okay.
just do dexterity order because it determines, how quickly you move in the scenario, just to give it some
Yes.
order. But totally, you
wanna-
could run along with her, and then the thing will get a chance to act once more before you can seal the honey for
Okay.
Helix to act. But Hattie, you can run down the hall. Give me a. I think this is going to
Becca,
be
what I'm
hard
attempting to do is
dexterity.
like getting my head in there so it's in the like trash can situation, and then like take the bag like so it's inside the bag, like basically like scoop it off of my face.
Stupid.
Got it. So these feel like two actions. You physically running to the trash can and dunking your head in feels like a dexterity roll. And then you're going to have to do a fighting brawl roll to peel it off of you. But we'll let you do both of those. I think the dexterity is going to have to be a hard success because it is inhibiting your movement.
Nope.
Gosh.
But I'm going to give you a bonus die because I like this idea. Roll a bonus die for the dexterity because you guys have failed every roll.
Nope.
Hold on. Can we get some real dice? I think roll 20 is evil and I don't trust it anymore. Okay. You guys have failed every single roll so far.
And her last words were honey me.
We just need D10s, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Jiminy.
Have any of you actually rolled a D100? They like look like golf balls and they roll forever.
Oh yeah, they look no thank you. I'd rather do 2 D10s.
Yeah.
If you just type roll dice into Google, you can hit
oh, I see.
2 D10s.
1 die, 10-sided, roll how many times? Okay, that's fun. All right.
So how do I do this? Sorry, Becca, I haven't actually done this. So roll.
All right. So you kind of toppled down. I think that this thing pulled you down to your knees as you're partway to the maid's cart. You're almost there, but not quite. And then we have JC still standing with Deodato, and the briefcase. You have the Shabti figurine, and Helix. You're running after. With the honey, I imagine.
With the honey. I'm following her orders.
Okay, so now this thing is going to get to attempt to do what it has been trying to do, which is to smother Hattie. And it's going to maneuver itself. As you fell to your knees, it just starts enveloping. You see it like what are those man-eating plants? It just sort of like splits and sort of little teeth emerge as it moves down over Hattie's head, and you can't even see her adorable black bob anymore. Oh no! You can hear her sucking her last gasps of breath. And is attempting to smother you. I need Hattie to make a constitution check.
Okay, can I do it with real dice?
Up to you.
You can't die on the Calyx, can you?
It hasn't happened before, but I'm really hoping to kill someone. It's like
wow.
it's like a dream of mine.
Okay, so I roll 2 a percentile dice and a D10? Is that how it works?
Yes.
Okay. My percentile is 80 and my D10 0.
So you have an 80.
Man. Yeah. Oh, no.
Okay, so you suffer 1 more damage, and you will continue to suffer 1 round of damage as it continues to asphyxiate you slowly.
Gosh.
How many hit points do you have, Katie?
Left 8.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I've taken a lot of damage in the last 1 minute.
Okay, but now it's Deodato's turn to finally get his wits about him and think of something to do. And so he's going to look around for he sees a lamp just inside the hotel room doorway, and he grabs it, rips it out of a floor lamp. He rips it out of the wall, and he runs towards you, and he's just going to try and hit the thing in such a way that it won't come down on you, Hattie. It'll just sort of skim your edge and just trying to like hit some part of this thing.
Sounds very suspect.
He's just cursing in Italian, and you can't really understand what he's saying. He rolls a 94. Yeah, he completely he doesn't even hit you, or he realizes hitting a lamp when you're being smothered by this thing was the wrong choice, but he seems a little too scared to touch it. And now it is Helix's turn.
There is nothing less sexy than an incapable man.
Amy with the zingers tonight.
I'm on my way to Hattie because Hattie has given me a really nice idea to help with the honey. So I'm following some honey. The other thing I was wondering though, maybe I did get an idea that maybe I have something, and I idea myself on the tiny bell. Do I idea myself any information?
Oh, yeah. So the idea roll is for me to give you information.
Idea myself.
You have any idea that Amy has? You can idea yourself all night long, baby girl.
I just want to start asking myself that in real life. Did I idea myself?
Please, idea yourself away.
Okay, so that's a no.
Yeah, you idea yourself.
Oh, I do?
Yeah.
Oh, I do. Okay, so while I'm doing that, I'm gonna ding my bell or ring the bell. I don't know if it's one of ding, ding, ding,
it's a little ring. It's a little baby. Yeah.
Okay, well I do that. I'm like I've got honey and I've got a bell, and I'm like charging.
Okay, and what are you hoping?
Well, I'm hoping. Okay, so the real deal is that I'm hoping to get there at a good time when Hattie squeegees the guy off of her, and then I can secure a honey seal.
Got it. We'll let you hold your action for the round, and just we can all go around and declare our action, and then we'll let you like maneuver into a position to help.
Okay, cool. But I also am ringing the bell, and that hope is just anything.
Cool. You run down the hall ringing this tiny bell, and the monster doesn't seem to. It seems to be smothering Hattie, and nothing's going to get in its way.
Okay, got it.
Okay, JC.
I am, now that Mr. Dude has regained his composure, I'm taking the red jasper and pulling a very similar move with Hattie. So I'm running right to Hattie's body, and any of Hattie's limbs that are still not being drained, which I assume are her arms, I am going to try to take the red jasper and put it right in her gut and wrap her arms around it, almost like bear hugging her from behind.
Right. Okay. So she's kind of toppled over, keeling face forward onto this thing as it's over her head, and you can totally kind of bear hug from behind and push this thing into her. It's gonna get to roll. Give me a roll for power.
Okay. Didn't make it, roll 20.
Don't. No. Becca outruled roll 20.
Oh, wait. Let me just get real dice.
Yeah,
Hold
real
on, I'm
dice,
gonna
real
get
dice,
It
real dice.
literally has
real
not.
dice.
It's given me successes.
It's
Yeah.
failed all of ours.
It's
Yeah.
every single one of her rolls.
I guess
got
the
it,
first
I got
one.
it, I got it. Okay. Here we go. That is a 54. Oh, it's still a failure, but just like barely.
Oh no.
You could spend 4 luck to make it a success.
I'm gonna spend 4 luck
Yeah.
to save my dear friend Hattie.
Thank
Okay,
you.
so if you will open up your player sheet and then type in your new luck score.
I don't want to die in this garbage can.
You're not even at the garbage can. You're halfway to a garbage can with a man with
Got
urine
it.
all over himself trying to hit you with a lamp. Okay. As you do, I'm gonna need. So the thing, it's adhesed to your face, Hattie, but you feel it sort of like pull away as it seems to just once again be confused. It's been moving quickly and all these limbs coming and going, but as soon as the red jasper touches it, it shrinks back. And it seems to just sort of like once again fall off of you. But even in its removal, it takes off that top layer of skin because it seems to sort of like emitted this adhesive mixture as that happens. So you're going to take 2 more damage as it
Oh my
peels off of you.
Becca.
And then it once again it flops around and then it seems to reorient, and Deodato is the closest to it. He's going to drop his lamp, and he's going to run down the hallway towards the elevator. And he trips.
Oh my god.
But the thing is moving slowly now. It's still a little disoriented.
Is the thing in the garbage?
No, she didn't quite make it on her run towards the garbage can because it was blocking her vision at the time. All right, Helix.
Well, I have a whole lot of honey and nothing to use it on. Yeah. Well, I was like holding my action, right? So.
Oh, you were. Yeah. What would you like to do?
Gosh, I guess.
Grab the trash can yourself.
Oh, can I? But he's sorry. He's out of the trash can. He's heading towards Deodato.
So in between the hotel room door and the maid's trolley is where all this action is taking place.
Okay.
Halfway in between.
He's halfway in between. So we're almost. And then where are Hattie and JC? In between there as well. JC, is right. Yeah, everyone's right in the middle of the hallway. You were running to catch up, so you're just nearby as well. You'd have to kind of make it past all of them to grab the trash can, but you can definitely do that. Okay, yeah, that's what I'll do. I'll try to throw it in a way that it lands on top and captures him. The bell I'll go ahead and drop so I have my hands free, and I guess that the honey will be nearby as well, so I can do that.
Okay, give me a strength roll to see if you can run, grab the trash can, and really it's putting it down over the thing, but you can roll a bonus die because this thing is disoriented.
Okay, cool. I'm going to use a different website for dice rolling. So I'm going to start, and my strength is 50. I just need to get under that. 32, baby.
Yeah.
And then what is my bonus die?
You don't need it if you succeeded.
Don't
you could
need it.
re-roll
Okay,
the tens.
fantastic. My first success of the game.
All right. And we'll since the 3 of you are all there, you know what happens with the honey. The trash can is down. It had sort of contracted, and you're able to fit this round trash can entirely around it. It's encased. So who's operating the honey? Any of you are able.
Whose turn is it?
I'm probably right there. So I can
all right,
grab the
Hattie,
honey.
you grab the honey. And as you seal it up, there's one more step in this process.
I'm starting to pray.
As I'm bleeding from my face.
I've got the Tiet of Isis, and I'm holding it out and praying with all of my might.
Okay, give me a power roll to see if your prayers are heard by Isis.
Oh, hold on. Real dice. Hold on. win! That's a success!
Yay!
Amazing. All right. And you feel this hum of power, and it sort of just a light emanates for just a moment around the perimeter in just where Hattie had placed the honey. And all of you slump to the floor, especially Deodato, who had tripped while trying to run away. And he too saw what had happened. As he was looking back to try and save himself, breathe a sigh of relief as the thing seems to be trapped underneath this trash can in the hallway of the hotel.
Ladies, does my face look okay?
It looks lovely.
Is there any garbage left over on her face?
There is garbage all along the hallway. Yeah, definitely strewn about. These sort of adhesive
you have a
texture.
little. I'm just saying because I am your friend. I tell you the truth. A little something here, a little something here.
Is it my skin? Because I feel like my skin has peeled off.
Oh, that's a good question. It could be your skin. It could be your skin.
I mean, I guess looking on the bright side, people pay a lot of money for these kind of peels, right?
Mm-hmm.
Technically.
Mm-hmm.
No, okay.
I'm gonna walk up to Hattie and like fix her bob on either side ever so gently. You've never looked more lovely than just barely escaping death, darling.
Thank you. You would know. You're the expert.
Yeah.
Death.
Dear Dato, what have you unleashed? What have you and Dr. Carson unleashed?
Dr. Bronson, Dr. Caitlin Bronson. Yes, I do not know for sure. This is the first that I am seeing here, but I did notice when being questioned by police earlier that the canopic jar was in 3 pieces. I assume Imhotep has escaped.
You assume correctly, and it is not good for anyone in this building.
No.
How many little blobs have we stopped right now? How many have we trapped?
You have 3 trapped, 2 in your big leather suitcases just inside the room, and this one that's temporarily under this trash can.
Temporarily, we sealed that.
That's true. And you are a maid, so if you can convince all the other maids of the hotel to never move this trash can.
It's an unpenetrable
We'll have to get
we'll
have to get one of the like just a poster board and slide it under and then keep it trapped like a bug.
Like a spider.
Yeah. Okay. So how many more of these do you think there are? You saw the big thing. Surely there's not just 3. Do you think there are more? Deodato?
Oh, what do I think? I have studied much about ancient Egypt, and what I think is that it is impossible to know. What I believe is that there is the power that he is trying to reach, his full sorcery, which he once had. That is only my assumption, though.
How would Imhotep get that full sorcery?
Well, I saw the body of Dr. Bronson, and it looked as if her life had not just been taken, but been stolen. Do you understand? It doesn't sound right when I say the words out loud, but this is what I think. I think these things, they want to take life and give it back to Imhotep. I just don't know if we have power to stop him.
Do you know what this can be used for? And I want to take the bag that has the scarab necklace and not actually touch the scarab, but touch the like strings that it's on and pull it out in front of him.
Sure. He reaches out and he grasps it. And he looks at his hand as it starts to vibrate, and you see just power and light start to emanate from him, and he starts to make
a groaning sound.
What a stupid person.
And we'll take a short break.
What a stupid person. Oh my gosh.
Oh my goodness. We'll take a 10-minute break just so everybody can have a chance to have a little bio break, grab a drink, kiss babies to bed, and we'll be back at 8:25. Stay in your seats and find out what's happening to Deodato and the ladies of the Black Bob Society of Ma'ams, BBSM. What's up, everybody? Welcome back after our break on the Calyx. We have Katie Michaels, Amy Vorpahl, and Trisha Hirschberger adventuring in the Milton Providence Hotel in 1928. Definitely going to survive. And Amy was just telling us about the cuddly plushy teratoma she'd like to create.
Yeah, shout out if you did Google image search that for yourself. I think Trisha said she did.
Don't do
I did. It was
You'll
gross.
regret it. It's a
Ken
tuna
vouched
not.
super
teeth and
nasty.
hair in it.
I did not do it.
It's not good. Okay, so where we left our intrepid investigators is in the hallway of the hotel, having just battled 3 proto-shoggoths, these gooey monsters that can form limbs and eyes whenever they need, that just turn back into goo and are very tricky to attack, but you very cleverly have trapped them in various objects, one of which is a trash can upside down in this hallway, sealed it with honey and a prayer to Isis, which when prayed upon with power, seals in these fetid beasts. And now, Signor Deodato, the Italian museum curator who had come to see this exhibit from across the sea, has taken the scarab amulet that you offered to him, JC, and it started to vibrate and hum with power as something was coming over him.
I mean, to be fair, I didn't offer it to him. I gingerly pulled it out without touching it and said, "Do you know what this is?" And then the man touched it.
He did. He took it in his hand and he says, "Now, I feel a power." I don't know why I say the narration in his voice. He says now, "I feel a power from within this. Where did you get this?"
It was from
Wait, no, Becca, you said light shone out from him. Like, is he like glowing?
There was a glow that started in the scarab amulet and sort of shot across his skin momentarily, giving him a shimmer. And he shook with a jolt.
No.
I feel that I know what this can do now.
Okay, well, do you want to tell us? I was intentionally trying not to touch it, but now that you've done that.
I am an archaeologist. I mean, I was before I became a curator, and I just touch things. It's what I do. But no, this scarab
It's
amulet.
not a good tagline, sir.
I feel this could give me the power to suck life from other things.
You're
No.
phrasing, sir.
I will suck it. I will suck every last drop.
Nope. Do I still have the red jasper?
Yeah, you shoved it into the gut of your friend Hattie, but your hands were on it. I'm not sure if you set it down or.
If I take his other hand, not the one that's holding the scarab, but his other hand, and shove it in his hand, what happens? That's what I'm going to try to do.
He holds them both and he says, "Thank you."
Nope.
They don't seem to be interacting in any particular way.
All right,
I'm
and
going to grab the
back.
string that the amulet's on and pull it out of his hand.
Oh, it was bizarre. I felt that I could have the power that what we saw happen to the doctor. I felt like I could do that. I don't know. When I touched it, I somehow just imbibed knowledge as well. I've never heard of anything like it. I've never felt anything like it.
Yeah, that's we all get that that's evil, right? Like you sound really intrigued by this, and I think we shall be terrified.
I mean, that is your personal perspective. I think that some people believe in good and evil, and some believe that perhaps there is just shades of gray.
Okay. Did you learn anything specific just now?
Just that whoever wears that necklace perhaps would be able to destroy another being.
Okay. Good to know. Probably a good idea to keep it in the purse.
Oh, wait, I have a question. When you absorb this knowledge, did it seem like you could destroy another one of the meat sacks or only humans?
This is just some knowledge that came into my brain with no explanation, but just, I feel that yes, the thing. Let us try it.
I'm going to say a big no on that. And I'm going to hold open the purse for the necklace to go back
Signora, he takes your hand. I know that perhaps I seemed afraid, but it was only because I knew not how to defeat this creature. I feel that perhaps if you lift up the trash can, wastebasket, I could try.
No, you get to do exactly nothing. You couldn't even run down the hall without tripping. If anyone's going to try anything against these meat sacks, it's going to be our friend JC.
Yeah.
Well, certainly. I trust you to do it, but are you going to leave this waste bin here forever?
We haven't thought that far ahead. Look, that was your first good question.
While they're talking to him, Becca, Hattie's going to go back into the room and open the bureau and see if the doctor has her clothes there still, right?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm going to find a pair of women's pants that look like it might fit him and bring him out and just be like, I'm so sorry. It's very hard to have this conversation with you since you have wet your trousers. And maybe you could just change them out for these.
Oh, Principessa. And he kisses your cheeks and then he goes he takes the pants and he goes into the hotel room to change. Great. So what would you like to do?
While he's changing, yes. Can we powwow?
Oh, yeah. Can we have a moment together, please? Because I think that he has some strong opinions that maybe we don't agree with and maybe come from that necklace.
Okay. How much do we think he is being truthful when he says that maybe that amulet could give someone the power to defeat these things? Or do we think he just wants the amulet back so he can murder us?
Yeah, I mean, I got the vibe that the amulet was giving him the power to do what the blobs were doing to Hattie and him.
Yes.
But that's what I'm curious about is perhaps we could, you specifically might be able to channel it, kind of reverse channel it and suck things back out of the blob.
I mean, it would certainly be fascinating to try. I
really would like you to try.
All right. Well, Helix, then I will put this on you that should things go awry, you rip that amulet off my neck. Yes?
Yes, absolutely. Yes.
And I'll stand by with the Jasper.
Although I don't know that the Jasper does anything to whoever's wearing the amulet.
True.
But I will give you the Tyet necklace of Isis for prayers. You have the honey. And if worst comes to worst, I am ready for what is next. Seal me, honey me, pray me, do what you must.
Idea.
Okay. Shall we?
Yes. I'm going to place my hand on her, on the necklace, just so I have a grasp on it in case stuff starts getting real.
Oh, are you wearing it against your skin now?
So I'm going to take it and put it on.
All right.
And I'm grasping
it. You're grasping her or the necklace?
The tie. The chain of the necklace.
Got it. As it lays down against your skin, JC, you feel what you saw Deodato experience. The shimmer of light travels over you, and you feel this vibration of power. And with the power comes this just innate knowledge that you too, should you choose to, would be able to suck the power. You sort of see a halo of energy around your friends, and it feels like a thing that you could wipe away and bring into yourself if you so desired.
This is great power. Can someone slightly break the seal on one of the suitcases or the trash can, I see that I can, if I wanted to, take power from you, Helix, or you, Hattie.
Oh, no.
I do not want to. But if I can take the same power from those things, then we might be onto something.
Hattie will go and grab one of the suitcases that is like fully sealed from the room and bring it over towards
Oh, my hand's getting tired.
JC. All right. I'm just going to open it a little bit. Are you prepared, JC?
Mm-hmm.
Helix, I might need your strength if this thing tries to ooze out too much.
Okay, I'm ready.
We have Honey standing by. Honey and a prayer standing by. Okay. And Hattie will just slightly open up the suitcase, just ever so slightly, very close to JC.
As the lips of the suitcase, the seal of the suitcase, and the honey starts to slurp apart, and the seal is broken. Immediately, just out rushes one tendril and then another, and it seems to be going in tendrils in all directions at once around your arms, and it seems to be trying to get away.
Do I see an aura around it, the same as with Hattie and Helix?
You do.
Yes, suck it.
You
Okay,
can
I'm
see
immediately going for it.
Yeah, you see a life energy. It's different. It's darker. It feels more malevolent than that of your human friends. But you're going to roll for power as you attempt to. You feel that you need to make contact with it.
Okay.
And then roll for power, so you can reach out and touch it.
Well, nope, that's a fail. That was a 90. I needed a 50.
Oh my. The thing is continuing to slither out in that case.
Oh no.
And it's now on the back foot. It slithers out. It slithers down Hattie, down the suitcase, and it's on the floor, and it's sort of like spreading itself then, and it seems to be deciding its next move and moving backwards and forwards, like kind of like an Alex Mack puddle.
Cool.
Back into dexterity order. What does Helix do?
I'm gonna try to. Yeah, I mean, if I just saw that happen and it like things aren't actually going how I thought, I'm going to try to sit or slam down on the trash can to ideally like cut it off. You know.
Well, it's coming out of the suitcase that I'm holding.
Oh, the suitcase. Sorry, yeah, the suitcase. So I want to
like slam.
Yeah,
it shut.
I want to slam it shut and yeah, ideally like cut it like a razor.
Okay. So you reach over, the suitcase is still in Hattie's hands, and we'll say that it's only partially escaped because you were all very prepared.
Yeah.
So it's just got like some tendrils out, and you slam hard on it. Yeah, let's give me a brawl check.
Ooh, okay. So brawl, I need my skills are. Oh, I'm on possession. Sorry. Okay. Brawl is 25. So all I have to do is get 25 or lower. All right.
You can do it.
I can do it.
Do it.
Yeah, 38. I can't even luck that. No.
Hattie.
Okay, I mean, I'm going to do the same thing because I'm attempting to. I mean, I feel like your hands are literally over my hands.
Yeah, let's give you a bonus die since there's now two of you trying to shove this thing shut.
Okay, so I need a brawl check.
Mm-hmm.
Where is my... Okay, 25. I'm rolling real dice.
Oh, we're so good.
Rolling real dice. Come on. Nope, 54.
Dang it.
The dice are so cursed. Okay, and then the thing's going to get a chance.
You said I have a bonus dice, so I get to roll again?
Oh, yeah.
Maybe. Oh, 31. I can't even luck that because so close.
Wait, yes, you can.
I can?
Can't you? A 31.
25.
So technically, we're just re-rolling your tens digit, not your ones digit.
Oh, then never mind. I did it wrong.
You're good. You're good. Okay. Now the thing is going to attempt, and it's
I can't exfoliate this face anymore. We got to get this thing back in there.
It's going to reach for Hattie because your feet were sort of like under where it landed, and it's coming back. It's coming up your body, and it's going to.
I am holding the
mouth.
Jasper, if that makes any difference.
Oh,
because I had it on standby.
That's true.
Sure.
I mean, like it's on my person. I don't think it's in my hand because I guess it could be in my hand if I.
Oh, I said Hattie. I meant it was going for Helix.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, since you have the red Jasper, sorry, your names will start with H, but I said Hattie, so it was going for Hattie. And as you actually, it seems to not realize that you're there, is what the red Jasper does. It makes, based on the notes that you found last session in the notes of Dr. Caitlin Bronson, it makes you, your smell and your visage is not detectable.
Great.
So it is slithering up the legs of Helix as teeth emerge, and it's going to try and bite into your leg.
Yuck!
Oh gosh!
What do
bite
I
into
have
that
to
do?
calf.
You take 1 damage as these tiny little pincer teeth go into your stocking.
My stocking. I only have 9 hit points, so now I'm down to 8.
All right.
No
I'm at
bueno.
6.
Deodato has heard a commotion and he's come back out in the hallway.
How do his pants look?
Very high water, a little tight around the crotch, but he's rocking them. I mean, kind of a good look on him. And as he sees this, he's going to run over to JC and he's going to put one hand onto, he sees a scarab amulet on your neck, and with one hand he's going to reach out because he has the knowledge that you also have from touching the necklace. But as he runs your way, he doesn't get to act yet. He just made that movement. And JC, what would you like to do?
I am ignoring him because who cares? And going for the thing that's the blob that's climbing up Helix. I am going right for it, like I'm diving on it, and I am trying to consume it the way that it's consuming her. So I'm like going for a straight on wrestle fest with this thing.
Nice.
Okay. You're trying to are you trying to do your the power of the necklace again? Okay, great. Yep. So give me a power roll.
Come on.
Get it. Hug that blob.
Oh, yay. That's a success. It's a 30 and I needed a 50.
Yeah.
All right, excellent. If you would, please expend 5 of your magic points for me.
Okay.
And 5 of your sanity points.
Okay.
Oh, jeez.
But,
oh, my gosh.
It's cool. I've got some sanity. I mess with this stuff often.
You got this. You got this. You got this.
Okay, so as you just launch yourself around Helix's legs, you just you focus your energy on the blob, and you can focus on which of these entities that you're touching that you would like to suck power out of. And as you do, you feel force flowing into your body. It feels like a rush, like a gust of wind hitting your face, like a cold shower, but the thing just evaporates.
What?
First it crumbles to dust, and then smoke, and then just dissipates into the air, and you gain 3 HP.
Oh, yes!
Oh my gosh.
Deodato says, I was coming to help this time. Thank you for the pants.
That's
good. Yes, I should be going. Perhaps I will tell the investigator what has happened here.
No.
Whoa.
He would never believe you.
No, he wouldn't, would he? Perhaps
home.
I should just book an early flight home. He looks around for his hat that had fallen in the hallway and puts it on. Well,
I'm the one who's gonna have to clean up the mess that you've made.
I'm very sorry, miss. Please never speak of it. Anyway, good day.
$40 would help.
40? I only have $4 here.
Okay.
Roll for persuade.
Oh my gosh! Can I also maybe roll for credit rating?
Yeah, sure. Roll for credit rating.
Okay, I have 60 credit rating. So somehow I just say like, I don't have any idea how that's related, but I deserve it. I deserve it. Dang. On this fake, I got 97.
Perhaps
Wait,
sometime if you
can I push
come
it?
to the Italian Museum. Yeah, sure.
Okay, I'm gonna push it.
Push that.
11.
He opens up, he reaches in his pocket, pulls out his wallet, and you see many Italian notes and just 4 American dollar bills. He takes out the 4 bills and hands them to you. And then, on second thought, he reaches back in and he takes all the Italian bills as well and hands them to you. And you can keep the briefcase. And he tips his hat and starts walking towards the elevators and the way out of the hotel.
As he's walking out, I want to say, never tell anyone what you saw here, or this power will come for you.
He doesn't turn around. He just stops. And you see a shiver go down his spine. And then he walks away faster. And you could tell he heard you.
JC, that's really intense.
Yeah.
Well, I couldn't have him incriminate us.
No, you couldn't. And by the way, here's $1 and here's $1. I'm going to keep the Italian money.
It will go well with your spoon collection and your shot glass.
I think so.
Well, I know we have maybe some cleaning up to do here, but I think our photos might be ready.
Yes, that is true. We also still have 2 fetid beasts to contend with that we probably shouldn't leave here.
Good point. Do you want to hug them as well?
I mean, I could. Part of me feels like sharing the power with you ladies if you think you could handle it.
I could try.
I don't have that I just know enough about myself to know that I don't. Oh wait, no, I have 50 power. Would I know that I maybe could do this, Becca?
I don't know.
Oh gosh. I'm just gonna pass. You
would have to share
Helix.
your mind for becoming one with the unknown.
Do you want me to try it first, Helix, and then if it works, then you could try as well?
Yeah, yes. That I think yeah. I just know I'm the worst one at all of this stuff.
Okay. Well, I'll try it.
Yeah,
sure.
Okay. I'm gonna take it off myself and look at Hattie and say, "Turn around."
Oh, thank you.
Put it on her like, a lovely friend would.
I was going to say she pulled her hair back, but your black bob is perfect for a necklace changing. And Hattie, you too feel the thrum of power. Oh. What would you like to do? Are you going for the trash can or are you going for the other suitcase?
Well, whoever is releasing the blob towards me should have the Jasper on hand in case it gets out of control.
That is true, yes. I'm not sure that I'm the stronger of us, Helix.
Oh yeah, I'm fairly strong. Helix, okay. So I'll release. We're going for trash can.
Sure, that was the one that ruined my entire face, so I might as well take its power.
Some vengeance, yes.
Yeah.
All right.
Yes, yeah. So many believe in karma, and this is perfect coming to fruition.
Yes.
I will hold on to the Jasper, the honey, and the Tide of Isis. Let's do this.
Excellent. Okay, so Amy, give me a roll for a strength, and let's see how well you can sort of like just limit that you only lifted a tiny bit.
Okay.
Just enough for her to touch it. As the tendrils start to pour out once again, give me a power roll, Katie.
Okay.
Hattie. And then JC, if you can prepare, I guess really your binding spell will only come in handy if we're trying to put it back in the thing.
Mm-hmm. I'm preparing the Jasper, getting ready to go just in case the worst happens.
Okay.
All right. Are you just holding it in your hand?
I'm holding it in my hand, yes.
Cool.
I got a 65 out of 50.
Just a slow tentacle comes up as it seems to be making spikes, inhuman spikes, and just reaching. But it doesn't have a large.
Than me.
it doesn't have a large space to work with, and you feel it pushing up against you. It sort of just shoves. As soon as the honey seal is broken, you feel it shove the trash can up. All right. Patty.
I got a 68, and I needed out of 80. I'm good.
Okay, you two feel this rush. You feel like you're in a wind tunnel as you are literally being blown away from it as its power rushes towards you, and it once again just evaporates. Please expend 5 sanity, 5 magic points, and gain. This one actually, you're going to gain 4 HP. But you cannot go above your maximum HP.
I'm still not.
My girl.
Oh my goodness. Does my face look better?
You
look
wonderful.
Oh, wow. Look at you.
It actually is healing before their very eyes. The red, bloody, patchy blotches where it was like you had put duct tape over and ripped it off. Now it's just starting to heal and glow again. Looking baby fresh.
Feel amazing. Thank you, JC. Thank you for sharing that with me. I mean, what a rush.
I've
never
so
felt
proud.
Indoor wind like that. Thank you. Oh, Helix, are you sure you don't want to try?
No, now I do. I mean, look, you look great. You look like at least 2 years younger.
Oh my goodness, thank you. I lost 2 years of my life or memory in a cult, so that actually feels great to hear.
Good. Yeah, it sounds like, so you got it back.
Yeah,
no, I'd like to try just to see if I have what you two have, and I might not, but I want to give it a shot.
Well, I mean, I feel like we can be here on the sidelines to support if anything goes awry.
Yeah, I wasn't much help this time, but I wouldn't fault you guys if anything went wrong. These things are nasty.
All right.
Well, there is one more creature and one more of us.
Let's go. Let's
Is
go
it
for it,
fated?
gals. What are we waiting for?
Well, I'll undo the necklace for me, being careful.
My, what a girl's night out.
Getting a little life force with the ladies.
Got the amulet on.
It looks amazing.
Give me a roll for power.
All right, power. Okay, so I need a 50, and I'm going to roll under that. No, 77.
Oh.
So let's say that you had gone back into the hotel room to grab this final suitcase. And as this thing, as soon as the seal pops once again, it bursts out. And this one seems to be more hesitant than its friends, and it rushes up the wall. This is the one that had originally come in through the vents, and it immediately just slithers back through the vents into a million pieces, and recomposing itself, you can only assume, inside the walls of the hallway of the vents inside this hotel. But
it wasn't really my thing after all. I go, oh no. Well, at least it's not targeting us anymore, and I won't have to clean it up. But
well, you might, depending on what guest room it goes into.
That's true. Yeah, you got to trust your gut. My gut instinct was
You were right.
The weird power stuff isn't my deal. So, who wants this?
I think it should go back in the purse, should it not?
Oh yeah. Who's got the purse? You do, Jason?
In the purse. Mm-hmm.
JC, you hear it as she asked that. You hear the call of the necklace.
Oh.
Put me on. You know what I can give you. You could take so much power, live forever, feel so good.
Does anyone else hear it, or is it just me?
I think it's just you.
Jeez. Are we seeing her reaction?
Yes. Sorry.
Tracy?
The amulet was speaking to me, and it's very, very persuasive, but in the bag for now.
All right. I think it's best if that amulet gets put somewhere eventually where someone can't reach it.
I fully agree with you. When I first encountered the amulet, I felt that from it, as well as the canopic jar, which whatever was inside that is now released out, thanks to Dr. Stupid Face Bronson.
Oh, goodness. Well,
Sometimes the experts aren't really so smart.
it's true.
Oh. Well, should we go look at the photographs then?
I think so. I think our work
Speaking of
is
the
done.
experts, our photography expert.
Yeah.
Oh, I hope she's all right.
Me too.
All right. As you head to where you know Florence Bishop's her photography development studio to be on the second floor, it's sort of a second lobby. It's a mezzanine level. And as you go down there, taking the elevator, I imagine, or either way to the stairs, you notice on the second floor, just tons of police officers. Everywhere you looked, everyone is being questioned. There are people sitting in chairs, and you see people in handcuffs. If you look down from the mezzanine overlooking the lobby, you see 3 young men and 1 young woman put down on their knees with handcuffed hands behind their back, and you can see some weapons being confiscated, pistols.
Oh. Can
Okay.
we like
Do we recognize those people from the exhibit?
Roll for intelligence.
All of us or just Helix?
Whoever's trying to figure out if you know them. Go ahead.
Okay.
Yes. 18 out of 70.
You notice, you recognize the woman that is kneeling. You saw her standing when you were spying on the doctor, discussing things, and overhearing Deodato talk to the doctor about the canopic jar. You recognize that this woman had also been eavesdropping as you were looking around. She seemed to be standing right in that area right before the blackout happened. And you notice one of the other men as well. Did anyone else succeed?
I did not.
I failed by
I'm
1.
very distracted.
I'm a little nervous about the stuff that we took from the doctor. If the police are here, they might be targeting. They might be trying to search us.
Maybe
So
we should just go to the dark room.
Yes.
Yeah.
No one else should get their hands on the you know what. And I'm
Yes.
going to point to the purse with the amulet.
Good call. Can we sidestep this whole show?
Yeah, it seems that every guest is being questioned that's moving into the main area. And you see the same, you can see from the mezzanine level, the same area that you saw to the wedding is there. And then there also seems to be there is a Society of Geological Studies exhibit nearby. And there seem to be officers in there questioning all of the guests as well. So I'm going to need a stealth roll.
Yes, I love it. Okay, I hope I'm good at this. Not great. Dang it.
Where is it? What section is it in?
It's all alphabetical, so probably on the far right. And you know what?
Found it.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
I got bad. 66 out of 40.
I got 61 out of 40.
87 out of 40.
Okay.
We're not sneaky.
Yeah.
Ladies, a gentleman, he looks like a plainclothes police officer. You can see the badge on his coat, but he isn't dressed like the other officers. He has a mustache, and he he looks at Hattie, pretending she has a mustache, very confused. If you wouldn't mind, if you're guests of the hotel, we need to question everyone. If you could please step to the side here.
Not a guest. We wandered. We were parched. We wandered in off the street and just needed some water. We're not staying here. We know nothing. So
I work here, and these are two ladies that yes, I was just helping from the street. They seemed like homeless people. I mean, look at them, and we are unhoused people, and we just needed to they needed some food, and I was being kind to them. You can send them on their way. I'll answer all of the questions.
He sizes all three of you up and sees these beautifully well-dressed and bejeweled women. And one of them does look like her face is kind of glowing and has a few like sticky things, a few wrappers still hanging from it. But so I'm gonna need fast talk.
Yeah. Okay. I have a 25. Oh. No, 66. No.
Yeah. So I was told that you're an employee here, but well, yeah, we're still gonna need to question you. Were you up in the exhibit on the 17th floor?
No.
No, I just came in to get some photos developed.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, look, I was just about to take a moment and go over what's happening with my boys. If you wouldn't mind coming back in just a few minutes, we're going to need to speak to anyone who was in the hotel at the time. And please, do not leave. We're not letting anyone in or out at this time.
May I just get my photos first, please?
Is it far?
No, it's very close by. We'll remain in the hotel.
Yes, and I have to use the water closet, so it's on the way.
And I have a job to do.
How come you aren't in uniform?
Well, it technically is my day off, but they brainwashed me. I love this place.
Do not joke about that.
Oh, right. Sorry. I meant it as a joke. I just love the place I work. I like to see how it operates when I'm not here. Turns out, not very well.
He eyes all of you suspiciously, but he says, go about your business, but we will be getting to you eventually. I gotta go talk to the boys.
Thanks for your fantastic work, officer.
Yes, we'll answer all your questions.
You see him walk away. He has a slight limp, and he walks with a cane. But you're welcome to go check in the photo lab.
Yes.
I thought I'd never see you again. Do you know there's police officers all over this place?
Well, of course we do. Yes, we saw them all. Yeah, they're a nuisance is what they are.
I gotta tell you, these things are mighty strange. Now, she warns you that before she should show you what's in the images that she's developed, that it is entirely disturbing, and you can tell that she is very shaken. I mean, she looks much more frazzled than the put-together woman you saw earlier. She looks like she's just been poring over these photos. And are all of you in the dark room?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Okay. As you step over to the string where she's penned up the photos, you see what you at this point know, which is images of this woman's internal juices flowing out of every orifice into her skin, into this glowing blob. And I need everyone to roll for sanity.
Oh my God.
Damn it.
We asked her not to look at the photos.
I know. I knew we were going to accidentally murder her.
I just knew I had to show someone else. Once I know you told me not to look, but I had to look. I had to look to develop them to know when they're done. And
ooh, I failed my sanity.
Me too. I got a 43. I needed a 41.
Look,
okay.
look.
Oh, can I luck? Can I luck?
Oh,
sanity?
Not on a sanity roll.
Dang it. I succeeded.
Let's see. JC, you lose 3 points of sanity. Helix, you lose 2 points of sanity. And what about Hattie? Did she fail?
I got a 45 out of 73, so I'm good.
Okay.
70. What? That's crazy.
Being in a cult and then leaving that cult and not remembering your
Listen,
past.
I've
Good for
seen
the
some
sanity.
stuff. It's really hard to like mess with
I
that.
guess so.
The other two of you are definitely shaken when you see these images, when you see the gruesome nature of all of her blood and all of her snot and viscera, all of that just going into this cloud. And in the image, you can see it's pulling away towards the ventilation system.
Okay. Ladies, a word.
Mm-hmm.
Something is not right here. What?
No, I was going to say it does seem to I mean, it all makes sense, so that's good. It kind of tells a story of something that we've already seen.
I mean, is there a way to save this woman? I do not know that it is her time for death.
What about the necklace?
The
I mean,
Jasper?
Well, we could try that.
is she dying?
I'm fine. I'm fine.
I'll
as
go
fine
over
as you are.
to-
I just wanted to show someone else.
I'll go over and turn her away from the photos.
Oh, thank
And
you.
then with the Jasper kind of emulating what JC has been doing, take my hands and like put it close to her body with the Jasper over her hands as well.
You can tell she had been very shaken and just her eyes were just darting around. But as soon as you connect with her in that way, she breathes a little slower. And she blinks a couple times and she makes eye contact with you. And
I'm going to light the pictures on fire.
sure.
I'm going to take them all down and I've got a cigarette, so I might have a lighter or at least some matches, and I'm going to start burning them.
Okay. Yeah. She notices that you're doing so and doesn't move to stop you. She thanks you. She thanks you profusely. I couldn't look away.
I know.
I couldn't look away.
I know. Just take a deep breath. Remember, you're a strong, independent business owner.
Yeah.
You develop photos of love.
I mean, we did ask you not to look at them.
That is true.
That's right. That's right. It's fine. Everything's fine. The world is fine. I might take a few days off.
I think that's probably a good idea. Maybe we should get you out of here with some fresh air.
Yeah. Yeah, you lead her out of the dark room.
Wait, is there a back exit from the photography place?
Just the one door that leads into a hallway that leads to the main area of the mezzanine. And let's see if you're able to light all these photographs on fire.
Okay. I'm gonna after they're like reasonably burnt, I'm gonna have it in the photo juice. You know, I'm gonna just there's like water nearby to douse them in the.
Yeah. Give me a spot hidden roll.
Okay, spot hidden 45. Let's go. 26. Yes.
All right. With your 26 on 45, as you're looking around to, after you started to fire in the tray, and you're looking around to see if you have something else to douse these flaming photographs with, on the ground, you see a very large jug, a glass jug that's labeled hydrochloric acid.
Is that very flammable? I don't know.
It's not flammable, but it is an acid. And I'm not sure if you have a particular scientific knowledge to know what it would do to various materials,
You're right.
but you can roll for it.
Let's just do it. Yep. Okay. I can roll. Well, okay. Yeah, I'll roll for it. I'll roll to see if I know what hydrochloric acid, how it reacts to things. So what would that be? Intelligence?
I would say it's a chemistry science, but if you give me a hard intelligence,
hard
I'd
intelligence
take
or
that.
chemistry science. And what does hard mean again?
Half or below.
35 or what's chemistry science?
Come on, Helix.
Sorry, where's chemistry science?
It's under science on the right-hand column.
Do
Oh,
it.
science
Do
skills.
it.
No, wait, I still don't see it.
I don't
Oh, I
see it
might just
either.
not have it.
Yeah, we don't have that. I have sleight of hand, spot hidden, and stealth under science skills.
Maybe
I guess
library knowledge.
you have 1% typically on a regular character sheet.
Oh, 1%. Yeah, I'll do half of intelligence, and that'll be 35 for me. 57. No dice. All right, so I just douse them. I just use the hydrochloric acid, and I put the flaming things are like down to ash, but I throw them on the floor, and I uncork the bottle, and I spill acid on them.
Yeah, they shrivel immediately, and not only that, but it starts to eat through the trays that were sitting on the counter. And it seems to, any splashes that got onto the counter seem to be dissolving the Formica countertop as well.
Okay, maybe we should get out of here.
Yeah, I'm so sorry. I really had to destroy them, but I had to put out the flames as well. Everything's fine. The world is fine, right?
Yeah. Just let's like leave before we're in here when this is.
China shop in this stupid place.
No, take that with you. You might need that.
The acid?
Florence seems to be
Helix,
handing you the
don't
bottle.
make gin out of that.
Oh, you know me so well, but I am gonna go ahead and take the acid. I don't know. I mean, after seeing what it can do, Florence is right. It's a pretty hefty weapon.
Yeah.
So I don't think I have a suitcase anymore. I guess I'll just carry it, put it in my coat pocket.
Don't let the police see it, maybe.
Yeah.
It's probably like a liter bottle.
Okay.
Now that we're in liters.
Well,
You're
I'm
welcome.
gonna rip the label off at least.
I have this old brandy bottle that is empty. If you want to put it in here.
Yeah.
I guess that's also illegal. That's maybe worse.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, this is Prohibition era.
Oh, right.
I should get rid of this brandy bottle.
I've got 5 full mini bottles of gin in my purse. So
I love all the mini bottles you get.
I'm still gonna carry it. I'm gonna do my best to conceal it.
Okay. As you step back out into the hallway, is there anything else that you'd like to do? Anywhere you'd like to go?
Oh,
Should we try and find the poker man?
yeah, you're right. It seems like the police know about the wedding, and it seems like they know about the Geological Society, so maybe everyone's safe here. But I don't think they would know about the poker room, and that man was really nice, so we should make sure he's safe.
Coleman Reese, was that his name? Coleman Reese?
Toman?
Oh.
Yeah, Coleman Reese.
Coleman Reese.
Yeah, on the second floor. He said to meet him on the second floor.
Are you sure he wasn't just looking for a good time with 3 women?
I'm not sure.
I don't know that poker and a good time are mutually exclusive.
As you're standing on the mezzanine, there are these conference rooms behind you that you've already looked into, and there's the police questioning. You can see across the mezzanine, in this whole open air of the first and second story, there's card tables set up on the opposite side, and you can see he's being questioned. You recognize Coleman Reese standing over there with a few other gentlemen that seem to have been sitting down playing cards, also being questioned by officers.
Wow.
And then
you
hear screams coming from the level below you. And not just you hear high pitched, and you can't even tell if they're male or female. You just hear ear piercing screams, one after another. And you start, as you look down, you see familiar tendrils reaching out from underneath you where the elevator is. You can't see the elevator, but you see tendrils starting to flow and lash out in different directions.
To be fair, we probably should have let someone know that there was a blob in the vent system.
Should we have though?
I don't know.
JC, kill it.
Me? Hattie, do you want to?
No, JC, take it. You said the necklace was speaking to you, so I mean, it seems like you have a strong connection.
Well, if I must, I must. And JC's obviously very excited as she puts the necklace back on.
You're glowing, JC.
You were meant for this.
Yeah.
I was meant for this.
Suck the souls right out of it.
There's two big spiral staircases on either side of the level that you're on, leading down to where the screams are coming from. Do you head down?
Oh, yeah.
You see people running out the glass front doors, these tall glass doors, and screaming, but you also see people falling, and you see the tendrils wrap around that look like they're part of this gray amorphous blob you'd seen earlier. But as they reach, you see one man running for the door, and he trips and falls, and his feet are grabbed, and he's pulled back in as he's just desiccated into dust before your eyes.
Oh.
As JC, you confidently and powerfully walk down the spiral staircase. Do your friends follow?
Yes, right behind her.
Mm-hmm. Right behind her, looking like a coven as you confidently march down this staircase. And as you come around, you can see where the elevator shaft and also the vents on either side of it, above and below it. Out of it pours more of this goo. And as the doors slide open, I believe we have an image that we can show the viewers, and I can show you in Roll20 of what this thing looks like. And you hear the deep, resonant laugh deep within you as this disgusting, more humanoid version of the thing that you saw before appears. And oh gosh, I swear, I think that our guests can see. Yes, and I think we have a more the one with the face and
That's
eyes,
nasty.
and tendrils as it. Here we go. There we go.
Oh my gosh.
Should be in Roll20.
Oh my dear.
This thing, as the elevator doors open up, it's
like Jabba
coming
the
out
Hutt's
of the shaft. Jabba's uncle.
I know, with titties.
And JC, you can't understand the language it's speaking, but you do recognize the resonance of the spell that it's casting. You recognize it because you've cast it yourself, and Hattie, you feel it too. You understand this sound to be the sucking and leeching of life force from beings within this, just innocent bystanders in the lobby as you continue to walk toward it. What do you do?
Why does it have mouth nipples?
As you watch even more mouth nipples open and close, and the mouth nipples open up and laugh menacingly, tiny little additional laughs.
Oh my gosh.
Oh no.
Oh my gosh.
JC, do you feel like you can do this?
Most likely not, but let's give it a go.
Oh, okay. If it doesn't work for you, I'll try it. I'll take the necklace from you, and then I'll try.
Okay.
Know?
Okay.
I think it's our only shot.
I'm walking straight out to it, and I'm gonna take my hands and put them right on the mouth nipples.
Oh. Ah! She went right in.
Wow, brave, so brave.
As soon as you touch it, you fall forward into it, and you immediately feel its mass wrap around you in a giant embrace. It's not necessarily a bad feeling. It's like a million pin cushions, but then you start to feel needles start to touch all over your skin.
No, I want to eat it. I want to eat it, though.
As you begin to cast your power spell, you feel the power spell being cast back upon you. Roll your power.
Are you sure not a cult? Just saying.
I mean, it's got to be power. A cult is
It's
more
power.
ghosts.
Okay.
Yeah. But perhaps if you can call to your friends or reach to them, or maybe you discuss this beforehand, if they want to, if you're touching them, perhaps that they could cast a power spell with you at the same time.
Well, I wouldn't do it, but what I would do is maybe try in the same moment to distract it by spilling hydrochloric acid on it.
Sure.
I would also cast power additionally if we're all right there. So.
Yeah, I failed my power, so I'm gonna need.
I'm gonna try. We gotta stick together. I got 70 out of 80, so I got it.
80 power.
That's what I'm like. Hattie should really be the one rocking this necklace. I don't want to metagame it, but
I know. But it spoke to you, so.
But Hattie.
I know.
Do I need to roll anything for hydrochloric acid?
Yeah, roll your throw if you're keeping your distance, but if you're just right there and you're just keeping it in your arms and you're splashing it onto the thing, then you can do just a strength check or a dexterity check.
I prefer dexterity, thanks. That's 60, and I got a 79. All right. God.
Yeah.
Dang it. I am so bad.
Sorry, me.
Oh my God. I just want to help the team.
You are helping.
Okay, this is tricky because it succeeded on its power roll.
Oh my God.
Let's say that because the hydrochloric acid is being splashed on it, it's also going to take damage. And it's sort of, you failed it.
But I succeeded on my power roll.
Yeah, but you weren't wearing the necklace. And it was also casting a shriveling spell of its own.
Oh no.
Fuck you.
So this is very difficult for me to I'm gonna need you to
R.I.P. BBSTM.
Yeah, I think.
Oh gosh. Okay.
It's gonna be a TK
TPK.
TPK, thank you. The first death will be the first 3 deaths on the Calyx.
I do like that you're having trouble coming to the realization that you have to kill us.
It's just that
this should have worked.
Killed anybody on the show before, so this is a very difficult moment for me. But as you fell into the thing, JC, you attempt to cast your spell to suck its power out. You feel magic flowing into you from your friend, Hattie, right behind you, JC, as she's enveloping you, and you just are overwhelmed by the power being cast around you at the same time that just has enveloped you and is sucking your life away. You feel your hands start to shrivel. It's like they're disappearing inside of its mess. And as you're touching it, you feel it becoming more powerful as it continues to reach out with its tendrils and its tentacles and its arms and legs that it can form with a whim, and reaching out and grabbing other humans and sucking them inside. And you start to melt away. And you're going to take 2d6 of damage.
2d6 of damage?
Which is
let me go get some
9 damage.
Oh, 9 damage. Oh, mama. Okay. I'm down to 1 hit point, y'all.
Oh,
you're not dead?
No, I had 10.
My goodness.
All right.
Oh.
Okay, and now you may attempt a strength roll to pull yourself away. And since you're touching her, Hattie, you can help pull her as well.
Okay. with the strength
Not
roll.
my strong suit, but here we go.
Mine either.
That is it's a 25 and I needed a 35.
Yay! I
Okay,
failed my strength roll, but
all right. You rip your body backwards and pull out of it as you feel that your body has almost lost every ounce of water that has and liquid inside of it, and you have to roll for Constitution, please, to see if you stay standing because you've lost more than half of your hit points in a single bout of action.
That is a fail. I got a 67. I needed a 40 on Constitution.
All right. You pull yourself away from the thing as you topple to the ground right in front of it. Unconscious.
No.
What would Hattie and Helix like to do? Helix, you can act first in dexterity
Helix
order.
is I'm gonna run to pass out JC, and I'm gonna grab the necklace and throw it to. Well, I guess she could do that on her own. Maybe I'm gonna try to wake her up. I'm gonna see if I have anything to wake her up and help. So what do I have? Gin.
You have natural first aid. It starts at 30%.
Natural first aid.
Gin!
I'm thinking,
Yeah, you can also give her gin. It's up to you.
Thank you.
Okay. Wait, I think no. Natural first aid.
Love you force feeding her gin on her death. I don't know what to do.
Oh my god. Okay, so medicine is one, but natural. What's it called?
First aid.
Oh, just first aid. No, I don't have that. Oh yes, I do. It's 30. All right. Okay, this time we're going 17. Okay, I natural first aid. I she's like passed out, but I like find where her wounds are, pump her back to life.
Put gin in
she heals 1 point of damage, and in just a moment she'll get to roll her Constitution again. But Hattie, what would you like to do?
I will go take the necklace and roll power to attempt to, because I assume this blob is right on our heels.
It's right in front of you. Yeah, JC fell down in front of it as it's laughing and concentrating on pulling other victims towards it. But it also notices the necklace and is going to move towards it as well. Hattie, you get a chance to act first because it's already taken its energy to kill various humans in this lobby.
Okay.
Hattie, go ahead and describe to me what you'd like to do. You rip the necklace off of JC.
So I'm going to rip the necklace off of JC, kind of go. So is it like blob JC right in front of it on the floor?
Taking up the entirety of the elevator, and he's oozing out of the open door of it that keeps dinging over and over but can't move as his body seems to grow with each victim he takes. It seems to gain more mass and more strength.
There's no way, I guess, for me to get out of the way of the tendrils without crossing a tendril?
You want to get away from him? What are you trying to do?
I'm trying to grab the necklace and like move. Not so I'm like in grasping range of one of the tendrils.
Have you been holding the figurine this whole time?
Yeah, I have the Jasper.
The tendrils seem to be reaching right past you, and everyone else that is in the same length of distance as you, it seems to be grabbing for, but you, it seems to not be reacting to at all or even aware of.
So I'll get the necklace, noticing that, and attempt to put it on. And then I'll have to hug it.
Yeah.
So I think what I would do is probably hand the Jasper off to JC. Or if JC's not awake, whoever's right there, so you have it. And I'll be
in
like,
the moment
when
it passes between both of your hands, both of you simultaneously have this feeling of being invisible. as if it can't sense you at all, both of you, in the moment in which it passes between both of your hands.
Wait. And then I'll take it down so JC's also touching it as well.
Cool.
So we're all now touching this necklace, or sorry, the figurine.
Cool. That feels really good. Good job.
All right. Yeah, you can do that. And would you like to try and cast the spell?
Yeah.
One giant, looks like an arm is reaching. You see it form out of his core, his gelatinous, just below his nipple mouths and roiling belly. An arm reaches out, and it looked like it had been going towards JC and towards where the necklace had been. But as it does, it reaches right over her and keeps extending outward and grabs a woman. She looks like she works behind the reception desk and starts pulling her in, but it doesn't seem to notice the three of you anymore.
That your friend?
Yeah, that's Nancy. Oh, that's Nancy. That's Nancy Telkis.
Is she nice?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, I never felt such pain.
Oh no!
As he shoves her, it's like he's trying to eat her and shoves her whole body into his mouth, and yet she just dissolves onto him.
Oh no! So I should try and hug this thing then, because that's the only way we're gonna get it. So I will, against my better judgment, let go of the Jasper and just hug.
All right. As you reach your hands into its gelatinous guts, give me a power roll.
Okay.
And you can roll with a bonus die because you are now struggling on behalf of your friends as well. You have seen this thing's power, and you have chosen to confront your fear.
I got a 63 out of 80, so succeed.
Yay!
You feel your power up against Ibn Hotep's. You feel just this intense merging as his dark energy comes against your neutral one. And this push and pull as yours pushes deeper. And you feel this giant gelatinous mass start to shrink away beneath your will as you lose. Come on, I rolled a d20. Oh. It was a 1. As you lose 11 sanity, please.
Oh my goodness.
Okay. And how much of your power did you have left? Sorry, your magic points?
I have 11 magic points left.
Okay, you expend 5 as you do this, but you feel an overwhelming sense of your feet actually lift off the ground as the thing, you reach your hands into it, and all of it seems to shrink into you. For anyone watching, they see it almost melt into your body and lifts you up with this aura of, you are the goo now. You are just like a woman floating in goo momentarily. And go back up to your full HP as you gain 10 Cthulhu Mythos points.
What?
And this thing, you hear it. You hear it begging. More life. Want more life. You understand its archaic language as it withers and dies all around you. And then you drop to the ground in a puddle of ichor, of just like this clear jelly. But it's not the same sort of gelatinous evil monstrosity. It's just a splatter of liquidy gel all over the floor as you see stillness and calm. The people who were screaming and running, any of them that were hiding, peek out from their hiding places to look.
I'm okay.
You did it.
Is it gone?
Yeah, you're covered in it, but yes, it is gone.
JC, you start to rouse just a moment when this ooze went over your face. It was like a blast of cold water hitting you.
Ugh.
Oh, JC, are you okay?
Yes, I'm fine. What happened?
Well, I think I hugged it to death.
She was marvelous. I mean, I couldn't see it because she was surrounded by
Well,
it.
I wouldn't have known how to do it if it wasn't for JC figuring it out in the first place.
Hattie, I can't wait to hear it all about it in great detail. Oh, I'm so proud.
Perhaps we should get you to a doctor.
I don't feel very good.
Yes.
You can hear the ambulance sirens approaching outside as we fade to black.
Oh my God.
Well done.
Oh,
After the credits, there's just one little mouth nipple left in the...
The Black Bob Society of Mams.
Black Bob Society of Mams.
Yes, they did it. The Black Bobs
Ma'am.
persevered.
I honestly thought we were all going to die there for a second.
I
did too.
Okay, actually, I may have mitigated the damage that JC was supposed to take.
I probably should.
But I can't kill my players. I guess I want to. I want to kill you so bad.
Want
I mean, Becca, out of all the characters you could have killed, at least JC's like really into death.
She's like ready for it.
That's true. It would have been a great
true.
honor for her.
Very true. All right. Well, thanks so much, everybody, for watching. Thank you for JB for running the stream all night. And
Yeah.
so exciting to have an actual TD here. Wow, how classy are we?
Really
all right, come back next week because we'll have a new episode for you, and I can't wait to have these players back again. And also, we're going to do a little talkback session that's just for our patrons. So we'll put a little video up for you guys of us doing a little after show wrap party video. Before we go, please tell them where they can find you and if there's any announcements you got to make for any upcoming awesomeness. Katie, let's start with you.
Hi, I'm the Katie Michaels on all the places. So Twitter, Instagram, TikTok occasionally, and Twitch.
Also, you are a prolific Instagram poster with a very exciting story where you talk directly to me, and it's very nice. FYI, everyone should follow. Everyone should follow all of you guys. Amy, tell us about what you're up to.
Yeah, you can follow me at VorPaulSword on Twitter, Instagram, and also TikTok, which I've just kind of gotten lost in recently. Very fun, and yeah, that's really it. Nothing much to really promote at the moment.
One more thing to promote is your awesome hair day. One more time.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
We're so good.
Luscious. This is the longest it's ever been in my entire life, and I'm loving it.
You're rocking it.
I would love it this
looks
much.
Like
yeah.
supermodel hair. It's very good.
Thank you.
Trisha.
It's beautiful. I am online at that girl Trish with no I in the girl in all the places except for YouTube and Twitch, where it's just my name, Trisha Hirschberger. But come check out my Twitch channel. I stream like 4 to 5 days a week over there. And we have a real nice time. Our community is called the Dragon Riders. We're super squishy and inclusive. And I'm a variety streamer, so I stream a lot of different stuff. And we kept talking about goo today in the adventure. And I've been streaming Luigi's Mansion 3. So I'm like all about goo and gooigi right now. So it fit in perfectly. But yes, thank you everybody so much for watching. This has been so very much fun. And follow Amy and Katie and Becca in all the places as well.
Yeah, so much squishy goo. All right. Thanks so much, everybody. We'll see you next time. Take care.
Thank you, Becca.
Bye.
Aw.
Bye.